Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another video on the SCS Game Channel. It's your boy Shice, and guys, I know I've been kind of up and down with all the content lately, but guys, I am back. I'll try to be recording sports videos as things come up. I have a few March Madness ideas, videos coming up soon. But make sure to subscribe, like, and share. We are on the road to keep running this YouTube channel. Hopefully, at 300 subs. So please help me on my journey there. And shout out to everyone who supported me on the way. So, guys, I wanted to kind of go over how the NBA is kind of heating up right now. Currently, there are some games going on at the time I'm recording this, and will be later tonight. I'm pretty sure the Nets and Pacers they're playing, and a few other games are happening at this time. But I just am very interested about how the conferences are starting to shape up and all as we enter the final week of regular season play, the playoffs starting next Saturday, April 16th. So it'll be very interesting to see how some teams fare out. I think a matchup that I'm really interested in, specifically in the Eastern Conference, is the Boston Celtics versus the Chicago Bulls. Two hyped up young teams who will have great superstars in DeMar DeRozan, Jason Tatum. The Celtics, I think, with a lockdown defensive team with Mark Williams and was it Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart. So overall, I think the Celtics do have a very good squad that could definitely make a run in the playoffs. But then the Bulls have looked solid all season. DeMar DeRozan is playing like an MVP. They have not shown up against big teams. I know that for sure. So I do have the Celtics taking the series, but I think that's something to look out for. And especially the Brooklyn Nets and whoever they might play, the Milwaukee Bucks or the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cleveland Cavaliers also, hoping to get that A seed. But the Nets playing either the Bucks or the Heat most likely will be the Bucks, and I think they'll definitely make it out of the play-in tournament. So that'll be a very interesting series. We could see a very early on upset. Obviously, I don't think the Nets seeding and record, depicts how good they really are. At the end of the day, you still have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, two of the best players on planet Earth right now. So that is going to be a very, very fun series to watch. But let's take a look at the Western Conference. Obviously, the Suns have been doing amazing throughout. The Grizzlies, I think, are definitely the surprise of the season with how well they've been doing, even with and without their superstar Ja Morant. Desmond Bane has stepped up. Obviously, Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. has been playing like a great all-star. And the Warriors, obviously, will always be a scary team. I think they've been starting to get their act together in these past few regular season games with the wins over the Spurs and the Jazz. So I think the Warriors will be able to make it, hopefully, second, third round, possibly. Dallas Mavericks, of course, at the 4 seed. They will play the Utah Jazz, looking like. And I think, man, it's going to be interesting, but I think that's going to be a really good series. Two young talents, Donovan Mitchell and Luka Doncic. If Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert can get that connection, I don't know what's happening between them. There's, some controversy, some possible beef between the two, which is why Mitchell is not passing the ball to the big man Gobert. But I think that could go to 7 games potentially. So that'll be really interesting to see. I think I do still have Dallas edging them out. The Nuggets and the Warriors is looking like the matchup right now, and will be most likely. So that'll be interesting. I still got the Warriors. I know Nikola Jokic is one of the best players, if not the best, right now in the NBA and the MVP race, but man, it's just with the absence of Jamal Murray is going to definitely hit them. I think they still do have an overall solid squad with Michael Porter Jr. and some good squad depth, Gary Harris and all those players. But I still have the Warriors taking that series. Then that fight for, and then I think the Clippers. It's unfortunate for them that they have to get the 8th seed, Kawhi and all, which is really, hurting the Clippers, and I do not see them pulling off the upset against the Suns. The Timberwolves have also been a fun team to watch, and they do play a Grizzlies team that, is not very experienced in the playoffs, and I still take the Grizzlies in that one. I think they're going to show up, and they're going to play the basketball that they have been all regular season. So the play-in tournament could be interesting. The 7 to 10 teams, not as interesting, I think, as the Eastern Conference, but this could be a very interesting Western Conference. And go back to the East, I think this is definitely more fun this year. The Sixers and the Raptors, I think that's a very interesting series, but I still got to go with James Harden, Joel Embiid, and the Philadelphia 76ers taking that series. Can Trae Young, can LaMelo maybe sneak in a place over the Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers, with their respective teams? It's going to be very interesting to see. I feel the Brooklyn Nets are, I think they'll take care of business with whoever of these three teams they play. So it'll be very interesting. I think the play-in tournament off the bat is going to be very fun. Just to start the playoffs and the playoff series, first round, second round. I think the entire way will have some great series to watch, some great moments. So I'm really excited. It's anyone's guess who's going to win. You have the overwhelming favorites in the Phoenix Suns, who have been doing great all season, but you have some young teams like the Bulls, and you have some superstar duos from the Nets and the 76ers, and young teams like I said, the Celtics, and then you have the reigning champs, and who some might believe is the best player on earth in Giannis on the Bucks. So it's anyone's guess who'll take it. And then obviously on the Western side, stacked teams, you have from 3 to 6. Any of those teams could make serious runs, serious threats to teams in the East in the NBA Finals. So it's anyone's guess who's going to win. Me personally, I still think I'm going to rock with the Suns to make it all the way from the West. And in the East, I'm going to go with a surprise pick in the Boston Celtics, but I would not be surprised if we see a repeat of last year's finals. So it's going to be an amazing NBA playoffs. I'll keep you guys posted with my thoughts and my analysis of games and series. More basketball content and sports content to come on the way. I'll start posting more soccer, Champions League, hopefully World Cup breakdowns as that approaches in the winter. Maybe some IPL breakdowns as well. So let me know what you guys want to see. Subscribe, like, and share. We are on the road to hit 300 subscribers. But that's all I have for this video. It's your boy Shice. Peace out.